Good day, everyone. I am Rainier Terraz from Grade 11 Discipline. In today's video, I'm going to be presenting my individual PIT, which is fake news. Now, before I would like to proceed with the rest of my presentation, firstly, I'm going to discuss my objectives in today's video. So, firstly, to let viewers know the differences between misinformation, disinformation, and malinformation, and as well as helping them recognize unreliable or false information online. And lastly, by showing them the importance of developing media and information literacy skills so that they can avoid being misled when seeing posts. Okay, so now here are the different types of fake news. As I've said earlier, misinformation, disinformation, and malinformation. But firstly, let us talk about misinformation. So, what is misinformation? It is the spread of false information without the intent to deceive people. This means is that someone is sharing a post about something, but he has no idea or background knowledge of what really is behind it. Or in simple words, they have no idea if it's actually true. So an example I have here is, oh, this was taken in Facebook, by the way. It's about a tsunami warning. Ibinabala sa Pilipinas at Indonesia kasunod ang pagyanig ng 7.2 magnitude na lindol sa karagatan ng Davao Oriental. Now, why do I make this an example of misinformation? I found out that this was actually misinformation because the photos here, which is in, oh, sorry, the photos here that was seen in this post is actually taken from a photographer named Richard Hurst from Australia 2015, which is very far away from Philippines, by the way. And I have a video here of me proving why this information is false. I found this on ABS-CBN News. I found on Facebook, which says that the claim is false. The photo in the misleading post shows a storm in Sydney, Australia, which is not from the Philippines. And there's also no official tsunami warning have been issued in the Philippines so far in 2019, which is according to Fivolks. Now, what do I mean by this? Here, I found a table coming from Fivolks ever since the tsunami warning in the year 2019. Excellent. Here, this is the table I found from coming from Fivolks, where it says that there is no tsunami warning in the month of April 2019. Now, what does tsunami information number one means? This basically means that there is no tsunami is expected to occur, which proves why this example of misinformation I presented here is fake news. Another I'm gonna I mean I have another example of misinformation. And again, I found this on Facebook where it says basically the LTO suddenly increased the vehicle registration by 100%. Now, as I've scrolled through the comment sections here, I found these comments that says na, "Hay nako, mag-fact check din pag may time, lols." And another is by this comment from this guy which says, "Fake news po daw to, ito sabi ng Land Transportation Office." Now, when I heard Land Transportation Office, I immediately went to check in Facebook, official Facebook account for LTO, which I have a video of me recording in Facebook that about the LTO official account, which is here. As you can see, I searched there, Land Transportation Office fact check, where it says here, notice to the public. There is no truth in the false information spreading that LTO increased 100% on vehicle registration. This is fake information or fake news. As you can see here, it provided evidences here that is actually false. And as I've checked into this exact post of Land Transportation Office in the comment sections, I found this comment here by these two people, where it says that don't believe the fake news. We should always visit official pages, or like this example, we should visit the official pages of LTO so that we can avoid being misled. And it is important for us to also fact check information so that we cannot be misled. And with this, to add a little bit excitement on this example, I found a YouTube video for this, actually coming from GMA News. Uh, it seems like I cannot play it, but let me just explain what happened here. It is in this video. It says that the post about the 100% increase in vehicle registration is actually fake, and it says near at the end of the video where it says that we should really visit official pages or accounts on websites or possibly Facebook so that we can really check if the information was really true and reliable. Okay, so moving on to the next information disorder, which is disinformation. Now, what is disinformation? It is quite the opposite. I mean, it is literally the opposite of what misinformation is, because because it has the intent to really deceive people. Now, I've found this example, another taken from Facebook, where it says, "Our president is a good leader." Now, from here, as I went again to the comment sections, I found this comment here coming from Muhammad, talking that this dude is spreading fake information. Di po Pasig River yung nakita niyo sa post, which is here, before Duterte, Pasig River, and then during Duterte. Which I'm going to be dissecting its autonomy on why is it not the Pasig River. Okay, so next. Here, the first photo I'm going to dissect into its autonomy on why this is fake is that this first picture that was presented in the post here, see, I saw this on Facebook. It was blurred that time because, as you can see here, CY, and here it comes from Verifiles, where it says FB post misleads with before and after photo of Manila. Both were taken under Duterte's watch. And after that, here we can see the images which match with this. And again, I checked the official sources of Verifiles, which says here the before photo was taken during Typhoon Ompong in 2018, which is here. Okay, so that proves that this is far different, no, from during Duterte, because as we can see here, it is clearly edited and kind of looks like AI generated, and it is shown in different locations. Now, what do I mean by shown in different locations? I'm gonna be presenting next slide in which a Google Maps, or like the exact location of these two places that were taken here, so that we cannot avoid being misled. Okay, here, this is the Google Maps I found. The Baseco Beach, which is the photo taken uh, during Duterte's presidents, presidency, and this one at the bottom here was the photo before Duterte, which is really far different, far. yeah, far different from each other. Okay, so another uh, image I'm going to dissect into its autonomy is this Pasig River before Duterte and during Duterte. Now, before Duterte, this was taken in Manila Pasig River, but during the Duterte, as we it is clearly different from before, as we can see here in the sides of the creek. It is it doesn't match at all. See, and the during Duterte was actually taken from Estero de Benondo, a creek near Manila. So with this proves that it is clearly different from this, which leads to people being fooled or deceived that this was the exact photo. So I next slide, and I have another example of this information coming from a DSWD announcement. Now, let me read what it says here. It says DepEd Cash Assistance 2024. All students officially enrolled for school year 2024-2025, elementary, high school, senior high school, college, will receive 5,000 pesos assistance for school supplies. Now, I have a video of me recording here since this was posted on Facebook again, and I searched the exact account of this, which says here DSWD announcement, and I also searched here the DSWD announcement, and as I found out that this account was actually not an official account of DSWD. As you can see here, I scrolled down and there seems to not have an account which says DSWD announcement, which led me to believe that this poster here is actually an impostor. Now, what does impostor mean? It means that as someone is creating an account trying to be an trying to look like the official one so that they can deceive people. Okay, so next slide. I have another video that it's I have another video of me here going to the official account of the government Philippines, where I search there. Wait, cash assistance 5K. Here, it shows the result that the circulating fake DepEd cash assistance was actually fake, because since the posts include DepEd icon on the previous slide, which proves why this was the it has DepEd account there present here. As I've clicked on that exact information, it is very clear here that it is fake and not true at all. Now, why do I say that this is disinformation? Why? Because the post includes impostor, no, where they create a fake account so that it can mislead other people. Fake account or trying to look like official pages. Okay, so moving on to the next information disorder, which is the last, the malinformation. Now, what is malinformation? Now, this is far different from the other two information disorder because it is shared within because the information that is being shared is actually real, but it is shared in a misleading and harmful way. Now, I found an example of this this is during 2019, the during the Duterte's presidencies, where it says here a photo of, I forgot his name, but this was actually a controversial diagram, no, ever since 2019, where it says here the seems like the official accounts of individuals or organizations, which says here Rappler, Verifiles, Bikoy, National Union of People's Lawyer, and PCIG. Now, why do I made this and malinformation? Well, let's go to the next slide. Here, I have a video of me again searching the official account of PNA, and I searched their palace, Bears, Duterte, Oust Duterte, Matrix. See where it says there. This is actually the official of. I mean, the exact one that refers to my example. So basically, I'm just gonna explain of what really happened here. So yes, the Matrix publicly showed real names of journalists, lawyers, activists, and media organizations, such as Rapplers, as I've said earlier, Rapplers, the Philippine Center for Investigation Journalism, Vera Files, and the National Union of People's Lawyer. Now, these groups were accused of being connected to an alleged plot to remove Duterte from office. Now, according to this post, the PNA government account, the Malacanang claimed that the matrix was based on intelligence, information, and alleged communications links between opposition personalities and media groups. The controversy also became connected to the Bikoy videos, or the Ang Totoong Narcolist videos, where a man identified as Peter Joemel Advin Kula accused Duterte's family and allies of involvement in illegal drugs. Now, because the videos targeted Duterte and were released publicly online, the administration believed that they were part of a destabilization effort. However, many of the people and organizations named in the matrix denied the accusations. Critics also argued that there was no strong publicly presented evidence proving that an actual conspiracy existed. Some even pointed out inaccuracies and inconsistencies in the matrix itself. Now, because of this, this proves that this is malinformation rather, because it involved real names, real organizations, and real events. But the information was publicly presented in a way that critics believe harmed reputations and encouraged public hostility and created distrust despite limited publicly verified proof. This means that the whole scenario of this post was an example of malinformation because it shared a real name of someone where it is shared in a harmful way that can damage their reputation. Okay, so next slide. Now, the importance of developing our MI skills. Now, this is really relevant and important nowadays because, as we all know, we are constantly surrounded by misleading posts, especially on Facebook, news, or what. Now, why is developing our MIL skills important? So that we can avoid being misled, like here. We can identify fake videos by finding it, evaluating it, and analyzing it if it's true or not. Next, it helps us being informed instead of being misled by posts of someone. And lastly, responsible use of social media and information. Now, what do I mean by this? Now, before you post something, you should think, is it true? Is it hurtful to others? Is it illegal to send this? Is it necessary to post this kind of information and is helpful to others? And lastly, is it kind? So, with this ends my presentation in individual PIT, which is fake news. Thank you guys for watching, and that's all. Thank you and goodbye.